against William Jensen for the trophy. Which
Wow.
one will it be?
What a finals match it is going to be between either of these guys and Huey Jensen. Braun-Duin, coming off a win in Grand Prix Louisville just last week, plays that same deck in Standard today, or I'm sorry, this weekend. Plays Sneak and Show in Legacy, and
Oh my God! Starts out all the Eggy Wegs in a single basket.
Brad Nelson, Sneak and Show, turn 1, Lotus Petal in City of Traders.
Lotus Petal, City of Traders, Sneak Attack.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Force of Will, removing Spell Pierce. Brad says, okay.
No.
Yeah, Brad just going for it, trying to see if he can actually sneak something in before anything could happen.
And that painful City of Traders in play, too. As soon as he lays another land, the city goes away. Goodbye, City of Traders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards gone. 4 cards gone. My pardons there. Lotus Petal from Braun-Duin. Pass. Another land from Brad. Go. Braun-Duin here. You can see their sneak attacks in hand.
BBD basically traded 2 cards for 4 cards, so we got a couple of 2-for-1s there. But Brad willing to take the risk, take the gamble there that maybe BBD would not have the Force of Will in his opener, and he could take advantage of that small window.
A little less than 50% chance that Braun-Duin had it.
Yeah, so I like the gamble. It's certainly aggressive here in Game 5 of the semifinals.
Yeah, it'd be different if Braun-Duin had cards like Hydroblast after board, but he doesn't. So basically the coin flip. How does the coin flip look? Okay, looks like it didn't work out.
So BBD actually does cast and stick a sneak attack. Brad unable to counter it, but BBD actually doesn't have a threat.
This is the thing we've seen happen many times here. Now Brad Nelson does the shortcut fetch, get 2 lands at once. I think we're going to see an intuition here. End of turn Pyroblast. Red Elemental Blast. There we go.
So intuition countered by the Red Elemental Blast there.
Lotus Petal and Gristlebrand in hand. And Brad knows that Braun-Duin does not have a creature. So Brad hoping here for just like a
show and
tell.
Off the top, can I get a show and tell?
And I believe Braun-Duin has counter magic in hand, though.
It's Ponder.
There we see Spell Pierce. And I think there was another Red Elemental Blast in there.
I think it's a second sneak attack, but you could be right.
Force of Will, Sneak Attack, and Spell Pierce.
Okay, so he's got some counter spells. Ponder from Brad. Brad does not like what's on top of his library. Quickly shuffles. Here, Brad playing pretty briskly. This match has already been going on for an hour, and one of these guys is playing for the right to a finals appearance against Huey Jensen. A Ponder off the top for Brad. He's going to immediately cast it. BBD says, I'm going to Spell Pierce that. Brad says, go. All right. And, off the top. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a Through the Breach.
Through the Breach. Brad Nelson lays a mountain. Oh, look at this. Fetch land, go.
Both of these guys, one has a threat, the other one has a way to cheat a threat into play.
What do you got?
Gitaxian Probe from Brad is going to show us Through the Breach, Sneak Attack, and Force of Will. Force of Will right now cannot be cast. No blue cards, only 4 mana.
Double Gristlebrand for Brad. Lotus Petal makes that Force of Will a hard castable card.
He can cast Force of Will now. Island from Brad, he says go. And
Through
another
the Breach.
Through the Breach for BBD, a Force of Will for Brad.
Oh, look at all
wow,
these
if these guys could just combine their hands.
Ancient Tombs.
Somebody would be losing.
Island.
Wow, it's
back to Braun-Duin.
He finds a
Ponder. Wait a second now. Force of Will. No way, buddy. Not letting you look at 4 cards.
Yeah, Force of Will, says Brad on the Ponder. Does BBD want to fight for that Force of Will?
That's a great Force of Will by Brad Nelson.
Absolutely.
You can see Braun-Duin thinking about this very hard.
You saw how fast they were going, and all of a sudden, you need like the record scratch kind of thing. When that Ponder hit the table, Brad immediately Force of Will. Not even thinking. BBD now looks like he may go ahead and hardcast his Force of Will. He's going to crack his polluted delta, and he's going to go ahead and look. He's going to find a basic island, it looks like. He's certainly thinking about that. Now he goes with a volcanic island.
And we see Braun-Duin here thinking, is he going to fight back, cast a Force of Will hard against this Force of Will? He lets the Ponder still in the stack. Cast Force of Will. Hard cast it. Force of Will counters Force of Will. Ponder resolves. Is this going to be it? 1,
Brainstorm,
2,
Ancient
3.
Tomb, Intuition.
Oh, not yet.
Not
Next
yet.
turn.
Could be. Yeah, he's unable to cast that Intuition this turn, so Brad's going to get a turn, and then BBD's going to be able to Intuition either on his own next turn or Brad's. But yeah, so it's not what he's looking for exactly, but an Intuition will help him get there. So it looks like he's keeping, and he's going to draw. I'm pretty sure he drew the Intuition, but he didn't show us. All right, Brad draws
Right
a
here.
Gitaxian Probe.
Let's find out.
Brad,
The thing is, going to 14 life. Okay, Brainstorm through the breach, and Sneak Attack.
so the Intuition is actually still sitting on top.
Right here is all the marbles, basically. Needs to be a Sneak Attack.
Brad finds Red Elemental Blast. Not bad. Plays
That is
Lotus
pretty
Petal.
good, though. Wow.
So earlier in the match, BBD used Red Elemental Blast to counter Brad's Intuition. Now we're going to see likely the same thing right back. Red Elemental Blast on your Intuition.
Brainstorm in response, looking for more counter magic. Or, for that matter, just a creature.
Right. If he brainstorms,
Goes for
he's
it.
going to go ahead and brainstorm. If he can find a way to counter it.
Land, ponder. Oh.
Wow. These players' libraries are cooperating with their opponents. I was going to say they're not cooperating with them, but they are cooperating. Brad is got the jinx on BBD, and BBD's got the jinx on Brad, and Brad's holding 2 Gristlebrand's and doesn't have a sneak attack or show and tell or through the breach, and BBD's got all the sneak attacks and through the breach, but cannot find a threat.
Back go 2 cards.
Looks like BBD is considering the 4-card hand of Ancient Tomb, Sneak Attack, Ponder, Polluted Delta. That is what he keeps. All right, Intuition has been Red Elemental Blasted. Successfully countered.
Let's find another land. Shuffle it up. Oh, boy.
Wow. So BBD goes to 12 here, finds a basic island off of that Polluted Delta.
And now it's going to be a Ponder trying to find a kill. And Brad just has to wait.
Yeah.
F6.
Right. Can't do anything now.
Well, and Brad has 1 mystery card in his hand. We know that it's a Gristlebrand times 2. Braun-Duin only knows about 1 of them. And Ponder. Will Ponder finally finish it? Here we go. 1.
BBD cast Ponder. It resolves. Sneak
2.
Attack. Lotus Petal. Sneak Attack.
Wow!
Wow.
1 more! Shuffle them up.
He's got.
Oh.
This is insane. BBD's going. Yeah, I think I did. I think I sided out all my threats. Brad's like, that's all right. I'm going to try to hard cast Gristlebrand off of Lotus Petals.
Here we go. Now, if you're Brad Nelson, I know that's irrational, but if it was me, I feel like if I have him top deck the kill here, like it's my fault.
Yeah. Look at him.
I know it doesn't make sense,
What
but
is it? It's a brainstorm.
Oh my God! Rebuy. Here we go.
Brainstorm resolve.
Come on.
He's got a show and tell. He's got
Through the breach.
and a Ponder. Oh my gosh. Well.
Oh man, that is so good.
Wow. So he can still cast that Brainstorm off of the Lotus Petal.
Now the thing is if he does that, he's only going to get 1 card deeper. So it's probably going to be a wait
He's gonna
until
have
the
to
next
wait, yeah.
turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if he wants to, he can go for it right here and hope that that card that's right on top of his library currently, before he puts the 2 Brainstorm cards back, hope that that card is the kill.
He also has Ponder, right? He drew into a Brainstorm and a Ponder, right? Yeah, I think he actually kept
That's
the Ponder, and he's going to go ahead.
He's going to go for
and
it.
Lotus
1,
Petal.
2, 3, come on.
No, it's another Through the Breach. Those things keep showing up and showing up.
Okay, 1
How many
more shuffle.
Through the Breach are in the deck? 3, okay.
3 after sideboard.
Yeah. Seems like we've seen about 7 of them.
The rebuy once again. Okay, Brad Nelson, you going to cut me to something good? Like I said, I know that it's irrational, but every time this situation has happened to me, I always feel like it's my fault one way or the other.
If I had just cut differently.
Yes, why did I cut like that?
Yeah, I need to learn from my mistakes and cut differently next time. It's a show and tell.
Oh, goodness. And will we see it? Is it going to be there? Is it going to be a through the breach? Is it going to be a sneak attack? What did he draw?
I don't know what Brad drew.
Oh, he hid it from us. What a meanie face.
I saw Gristlebrand, but there were already 2 in his hand, so if he's got 3 Gristlebrand now.
Oh, red elemental blast. Brainstorm.
And they're just going to get a red blast here?
Yep, yeah, no manipulation. Is that triple Gristlebrand?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not getting a good enough look at Brad's hand.
A land from Braun-Duin.
Wow. This is a really exciting game 5 because both of these players are just waiting on the tops of their deck to do anything.
And that's Brad Nelson with a fetch land and 2 Gristlebrands. Oh, he's thinking, is there any value in doing that? They know each other's deck lists. Emrakul.
I was going to say, oh, he found a threat. Oh, that's right. Brad had the threats. And if Brad's the one that had the threats already. And it's sneak attack. Brad Nelson. Does he have?
Oh my God.
Does it resolve? It looks like sneak attack's resolved. Both threats in, and there it is.
Oh
Brad Nelson with a sneak attack off the top defeats Braun-Duin here in the semifinals of the StarCityGames.com Open Series featuring the Invitational. Brad Nelson is going to go face off against Huey Jensen in the finals in a sneak and show mirror, and wow.
And he has to just get up. Now, if you're somebody